teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Here's Giannis. Good.
Assist
Great
from
play by Lillard to set it up.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim.
Very efficient from the mid-range. Harden doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable shooting that shot.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Got that ball up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
James Harden.
Hey, you know, people throw shade at Harden's defense. I understand where it comes from, but it's debated. He's always a league leader in steals, so that speaks to his anticipation and positioning on defense.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Giannis.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
To the paint. Here's Lopez.
Brook
One
Lopez.
up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is
That'll be a
fire.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an
Substitution
explosive
for the
scoring.
Clippers. Mason Plumlee.
Just over 2.5
Norman
minutes
Powell.
played here so far in the first quarter.
Russell Westbrook.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Mason Plumlee.
Not the most
First
common
personal
in
foul.
the NBA, but hard to argue that pick
Substitution
wasn't
for the
illegal.
Clippers.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Damian Lillard.
Rise up, Dame. Look at Lillard taking flight for that finish.
And the top by Powell.
Norman Powell.
Rise back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your
Foul.
shot.
Bucks.
So 2022-23 was a tough year for
personal
Chris
foul.
Middleton, dealing with a series
First
of
team
injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly
At the
found his
line for
form
your
again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the
Assisted
NBA.
by
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent
Clippers take
traits.
a timeout.
And it's not just because of talent. They're smart
You know what
about the
time
shots
it
they
is.
take.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Stolen by Zubac. Here's Mann. Hasn't made one yet. Lets the 3 fly. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And the Kumbo inside.
LA
And
foul.
when you talk about
Paul
Giannis's
George.
defense, he
First
really has
personal
some
foul.
unique attributes.
First
Boy,
team
does he
foul.
ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism,
line
his
for the
agility. He's a guy who can
Giannis
defend the ball
Antetokounmpo.
and the screener almost
Two
at the
shots.
same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector. He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Back to Leonard. Off target with his three. And Beasley has the ball here for the Bucks. Trailing by 2.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
LA foul.
Well, Lillard
Kawhi Leonard.
always commits
First
to his
personal
shot, so
foul.
he sticks with it
Second
despite
team
the
foul.
foul and gets it off.
Shooting
It's his
from
first trip to the
Milwaukee.
line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players they've run you on the line as much as possible this
And
season,
that's the end of the
especially
first
in close
quarter.
games.
With the score, your
At the end of
Clippers,
one, both teams putting up some points.
19. The Bucks, 18.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Back to Beasley.
Malik
Good.
Beasley.
Great play by
The
Lillard to
assist.
set it up.
Damian Lillard.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
3-second
Back to Tucker.
violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the
The
line for
league is now,
LA.
Greg, on any given night, we
James
sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your
That's
speed.
a 24-second violation.
Times in the night, you
Defense.
know what to look for. Kevin?
Clippers ball.
He definitely does, David. A master
Coming onto
at
the
his
floor for
craft.
your
Hey,
Clippers.
DA, thanks for the report.
Amir Coffey.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. It's good from long range. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And
Damian
it goes
Lillard.
down 2 points. Lillard's got 8.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is
Out of
going
bounds.
to be open.
LA ball.
And it goes out of bounds.
Substitution for the
Last touch by
Clippers.
Antetokounmpo.
Daniel Tice.
And the Clippers
Bones
call time
Highland.
here.
Clippers take a timeout. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the left side wing. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul.
Damian
That's
Lillard.
his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, George. A Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Man can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And on an open look like that, he's
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo is... the monster inside.
LA timeout.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is.
Second
And every
personal
one of these
foul.
players knows it.
Second
They're all
team foul.
making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean,
Giannis
he's done just about
Antetokounmpo.
everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Beasley. Kick out to Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
The assist goes
He is
to
certainly one of the few
Brook Lopez.
true franchise cornerstones
Foul.
in the league.
Bucks.
Few guys can take
Damian
over a
Lillard.
game like the Greek Freak.
That's his third
Yeah,
personal
not sure
foul.
what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That's a 2 from Lillard. No good there with the step back J.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 6.
And seeing Leonard hit the corner 3, I'm reminded of his
Damian Lillard.
Game 7 dagger when Toronto beat Philly and went on to win it all.
Out to the wing. And stolen by Lillard. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh,